MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Texas Rangers and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Texas, shortstop Chris Taylor.
First pitch. Oh, look out. And a very interesting way to begin the ball game here tonight. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit. Now at the plate, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ball one.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Here's a ball lined over the head of Crawford into left center, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Schoop.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got two on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort. Here's Joey Gallo now. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Joey Gallo.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Crawford onto the grass. Two down. So it's a runner at first with two gone. And digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. And Beltre's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Robinson
digging in.
Chirinos.
Robinson Chirinos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. Crawford's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Alan Hansen.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first three tries.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Mookie Betts waits on deck. Back up the middle. Schoop has it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Here's Mookie Betts.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. One out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Drilled right back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. In now, Brandon Crawford. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that two-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
DeShields is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. And here's the second-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
DeShields.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Borges is there. 1 down. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara.
Nomar Mazara.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting ninth.
Striding in, Giovanni Gallardo.
Giovanni Gallardo.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. And a bit of a jam shot there as this is on the ground to second. Hansen gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Buster Posey. He'll lead things off here against Giovanni Gallardo.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
To short. Taylor has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Baseman, Brandon Belt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Into the box, Evan Longoria, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in Gregor Blanco, the left fielder. First pitch on its way. Tapped up the first baseline. Gallo has it. The tag, and he is out. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Chris Taylor.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Scope. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. To second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Here's Peter Borges standing in. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Peter Borges.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single. Striding into the box, Madison Bumgarner. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Now a bunt attempt here. There's one. On to first, a double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alan Henson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On Gallardo with the good live fastball. That's 0-1. Pitch on the way. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys?
A swing and a miss. That retires the. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Joey Gallo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Stepping up now, Adrian Beltre. He singled his last time up. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Gallo is on his way home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Into the box now, Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Delino DeShields.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Beltre rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score the runner from second. Now 2 runs have scored, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Tell you what, Matt, if he makes a mistake here, 1-2 with the pitcher on deck, that would be a monumental mistake. I don't think he gives him anything to hit here. Makes him chase it to get him out.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Giovanni Gallardo.
Stepping in, Giovanni Gallardo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Borges on the run. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Shin-Soo Choo is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
A wave and a miss. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Taylor rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 6-0 ball game. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base. And any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him. But you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And strike 3 there. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Choo will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out. Number 1.
Number 35.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping in the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in, Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Belt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And Stope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends. Here's Joey Gallo now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Third baseman number 29.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Ready for another shot now. Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in once again, Nomar Mazara, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And another foul ball. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes the first pitch. Giovanni Gallardo stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Outside and a full count. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Evans.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth. So coming to the plate, Gregor Blanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So digging in now, Peter Borges. He reached on a single in his first try.
Peter Borges.
Pablo Sandoval will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
The pitcher, number
Standing
40,
in, Madison Bumgarner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chris
Your
Coghlan
attention, please.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Bumgarner, number 7, Chris Coghlan.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The man on third with 2 down. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hansen.
Gallardo pauses. First pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Mookie Betts.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set with the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit.
Chu has a read on it, and that's the third out. Chris Stratton is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
39.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Around first is Chu on his way to second now. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Schoop. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. For Chu, that's double number 3 so far on the year. And this is going to be a foul ball. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Joey Gallo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a ball, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. 3-0, here it is. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Ready once again, Adrian Beltre. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in once again, Brandon Crawford. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. Gallardo back to work as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Line towards center field. DeShields patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's 1-for-2 in the ballgame. Line toward right center, and Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. He doubled earlier in the game, 1-for-2 to this point. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. DeShields is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in and looking for more, Evan Longoria. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Robinson Chirinos.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. And here's the second-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. And now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. He hit a sac fly earlier. And this is line foul back over the Giants dugout.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1, show him something on the outside half. He swings, he's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away. Striding in once again, Giovanni Gallardo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hansen in foul ground. And that's going to land foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Hansen into shallow center. He makes the catch. What a play on the... Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. He'll try and get something. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Sandoval.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground up the middle. Glove by Taylor. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 39.
Stepping into the box, Chris Stratton. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Stephen Dugan will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Dugan.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there, and that retires the side. Ty Block enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
50,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And this is knocked down on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 1-2. Here it comes. In the dirt. Did he go around? Yes, he did. And he makes the throw to first. Schoop is retired. 2 down now. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lays off 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. On to Sandoval at first, and that'll end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Alan Henson. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Alan Henson.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Misses, ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Chu. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The shortstop, number 35.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. DeShields is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they will not get him at the plate as he's under the tag of Chirinos. Now at the plate, Buster Posey is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
But a little unlucky there as it's hit right. So digging in now, Adrian Beltre. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Adrian Beltre.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Drilled to the right side. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Robinson Chirinos. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Weak chopper up the line. And Longoria is going to make sure this one stays foul. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Ready now, Delino DeShields. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Brandon Brandon Belt. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Chris Martin will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Just a tick behind for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 6.
Digging in, Gregor Blanco. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Smoke toward the hole. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Giovanni Gallardo. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Madison Bumgarner. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.